What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of High Prairie Kitchen. Going to be making deer meatballs today. So they are pretty easy to make and they are very good. So let's do it. First thing we want to do is turn the oven on to bake and to 350. We'll let that warm up while we mix together all the rest of the ingredients. All right, so here we have deer burger. There's nothing added to this. This is just deer meat from the hind quarter and the front quarter that I just ground up, didn't add anything to it. So this is just all pure deer meat. We're gonna need 3 pounds of that. This might be a little more than 3 pounds, but that's all right. There's the meat we're gonna be using. Then you want 1 egg. 1 cup of quick oats. And I'll put the recipe down in the description below so you guys you don't have to watch the whole video or whatever. But so 1 cup of quick oats, 3/4 of a cup of Carnation milk, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, black pepper. So 1 tablespoon of chili powder. There we go. And finally 1 teaspoon of iodized salt. Alright, so there's our mixture. That'll be the meatballs. You can also add onions. I'm not a big onion fan, so I'm not going to put onions in this or the sauce. Now all we got to do is we make the meatballs. And you just mix it up with your hands. And that's what it should look like when you're done. Kind of evenly distributed, all the oatmeal and everything else mixed together. Alright, now that you got your meat all mixed up and it looks kind of like this, you're gonna form the meatballs themselves. And what you want is a 9x13 cooking pan. I greased it in this case because, you know, deer doesn't have fat in it, so, or at least the deer I have doesn't have any fat that I added to it. So I don't want it to stick, and I'm gonna use I just put a little bit of light olive oil on it just to grease it up, make sure things don't stick together. So you just make meatballs, pretty simple. It's like making a snowball, but with meat. Just like that, boom, there's a meatball. So there's your meatballs. We got 12 nice meatballs here. Last thing we gotta do is add some sauce, and then we'll throw them in the oven. All right, now we gotta make our sauce, and it's pretty simple to make as well. So you just take ketchup. You're gonna use a cup of ketchup, cup of brown sugar, 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic salt, and finally 1 tablespoon of liquid smoke. Now we got our sauce made. We just gotta mix it all up. Pretty simple. All you're gonna do is just take a spoon or a spatula or whatever you want to use. You're just gonna mix it up to an even consistency. And you can add onions to this sauce as well. Like I said already, I don't like onions, so I'm not gonna put any in here. And that is what your sauce should look like when you're done. Now we'll take our meatballs and we will cover them with the sauce. All right, now we get to pop these in and wait 1 hour. And again, we're baking them at 350. All right, so it's been 1 hour. Let's see what they look like. Ooh, yeah. Last thing to do is the taste test. Let's see how this turned out. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this recipe, and we will catch you next time.